At this age, he's probably still young and cool. His name was Beryl Teeter, right? Yeah, that's right. Wow, a foreigner? No, I'm pretty sure he's Japanese. Beryl Teeter is his code name in the Resistance. I don't think he's using it yet. That's why Suzuha calls herself John Teeter. I don't know his real name. Some daughter, huh? Died before he could tell me. What about your surname? Hamane. That was my mother's maiden name. So you have no leads? Leads? There's one thing. Pin? Something written on it. Reads OSHM pound A 7010. This belonged to my dad. Memento? Google it, Daru. Daru runs a search but gets only incomprehensible foreign sites. I was here in Akihabara, so I think we can exclude the foreign sites. Okay, got it. He narrows the search down to Japanese sites. Even then, none of the results look relevant. Nothing. Has to be some kind of a hint. Suzuha's permission. Mayuri takes a picture of the pin. Okay, all in favor of helping Suzu-san find her dad? No objections. Thanks, Okarin. With Daru and Kurisu's votes, we unanimously agree to help Suzuha find her father. Everyone, thank you. And I want to be clear that my mission to 1975 comes first. It was my dad's final wish, after all. So if we still haven't found him by the time repairs are complete, I think we should give up. Is that okay? Are you sure? And if we still haven't found him by then, it just wasn't meant to be. Where do we start? Pin is our only hint. We'll hit every store in Akiba that sells things like this. Maybe someone will know where it came from. What kind of stores? Akiba is full of niche stores where you can find strange and cool accessories. Kurisu was back in the lab working on the time leap machine. Needs to be complete by 2 PM on the 13th. If she's late, it could affect my ability to time leap, which would lower my chances of saving Mayuri. Speaking of Mayuri, she wandered off somewhere in search of Suzuha's father. Damn. How does it look? It's so freaking hot in there. It's worse than a sauna. Spent too much time in there and I'll turn to a Daru jerky. By the way, it's not gonna fall or anything, right? Can it be fixed? Well, still don't know for sure. There's one thing I noticed just now. Built kinda like the phone wave. Means there's a chance, right? Said I'm not sure. I need to poke around some more. Daru, Super Hacker. Everything depends on your skills now. You are the Super Hacker. Will save the world. In 2036, people will worship you instead of Kurisu, the mother of the time machine. It's Hacker. How many times do I have to tell you? Anyway, you have 2 days. Do whatever it takes, Daru. You're our only hope. No promises, man. Why 2 days? Well, 2 days, the weather conditions will be perfect for creating the ring singularity. If we miss that window, we won't have another chance until next year. Nice excuse, Suzuha. Precisely. Fix it in 2 days. That's just nuts. If you do, you'll earn the right to date. You'll earn the right to a date with Ferris. You fix it? No problem. Oh yeah. Great. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to convince Ferris. Osham? Pound A 7010. I had no idea what the hell that. Searching for something with the same cryptic logo as this mysterious pin. Honestly, I didn't think it'd be this difficult. Akiba has plenty of niche stores, but there's all for electronic goods and PC parts. There aren't that many sound like accessories like Suzuha's pin. Pick every one we can find, but come up empty-handed. Worse yet, none of the employees have any leads for us. We even checked nearby neighborhoods like Ueno and Asakusa? Nothing. Suzuha and I returned to the lab with heavy hearts. Damn, so we have... Welcome back. And the looks on your faces, I guess you didn't find anything. Where's Daru? Hasn't come back yet? It's already dark. Maybe he went straight home. Too dark to work at Redicon now. So bad, there's no time for this. Not for you. We're doing it to save Mayuri. Yeah. I start up the computer and search the net for communities of people who collect unique pins. Investigate tomorrow based on the information I find. There's a pin collecting group on a site called Freepara, where everyone shows off their collections. I post there, asking for information. Sleeping on the couch when a loud alarm rings in my ears. Is it CERN? Good morning. Came to wake me up? Thanks. Didn't do it for you. I asked her to wake you up. Okabe Rentaro. Damn it. There's something I want to show you. What's this? Divergence meter. The numbers indicate the divergence value of the current world line. Divergence is measured by from my original world line, which corresponds to 0. You made this? No, I brought it with me from 2036. They're Nexi tubes, right? Whoever made this has taste. I'd happily debit future gadget number 9. How exactly does it work? It shouldn't be possible to measure changes like that. I don't know either. You don't know? Can you guess who made it? How should I know? You did. Okabe Rentaro. Huh? You made it. 11 years from now. It apparently works the same way your special power does. Huh. So this meter lets other people check world line divergence? Wish. Pretty sure only Okabe Rentaro would notice if the numbers changed. What? There's no point. Make something useful for once, Okabe. Is this something I made? It's a strange feeling. Only the person who made it knows how it works. Wait 11 years. I'm sure you'll have it figured out by then. Met me in the future? Well, I'm gonna go. Gotta wake up early. Alright, Dimkara. No problem. I'm only gonna stay up maybe another 15 minutes just to make it an even 5-hour stream. On a Thursday. Technically Friday. Damn it, time travel. But anyways, you'll get some rest. I'll be following you. Lies. No, I'm honest, seriously. I'll only be up another 50. You're hooked. I mean, I am hooked. That's why I'm playing this game every day. Every day until completion. Which will hopefully be this weekend. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. Probably Saturday, if not Sunday. But I'm definitely hooked. There's no lies about that. But yeah, definitely gonna. It's already 1, so this is usually my time to stop. But 15 more minutes, and then I'm definitely calling it a night. But you take care, Dimkara. Hopefully you have an easy night. I mean, easy night. An easy day working Valentine's, and you're not too tired getting out of your double shift. Fine, I'll stay up. All right, 15 minutes. Keep me to it. Promise you, 15 minutes. Then we can both go to sleep. All right, where was I? Have you met me in the future? No, never. Oh. Why are you showing me this? When the meter reads over 1%, you've made it to the beta world line. 1%. Right, reach 1% divergence and you'll save Shina Mayuri. So we're at, damn, 0.3? I stare at the glowing red numbers. They don't budge. Just another 0.6%. It seems so easy. You can have it. No point in me carrying it around. Hope you'll find a use for it. Damn. We have to change 0.6% of the world line. Based on my recommendations from the BBS thread, I spend the morning visiting stores in Akiba. But although I just hit about every kind of store there should be considered niche, I'm unable to find anything that resembles Suzuha's pin. Maybe I should go all the way to Ikebukuro or Nakano. Start heading back to the lab, but just then a street vendor catches my eye. This is the first time I've seen such a stylish street stand in Akiba. Most vendors just sell random junk. Not like they have anything to lose, so I walk over and check out the selection. Among the various accessories, I see a number of metal pins. I don't see the Ocean pound A 7010 logo on any of the displayed accessories. I'd better ask just to be sure. He's a foreigner, so maybe I should use English. Hey, master! I am mad scientist. So cool. Son of a bitch! Can I help you? I have a question if you don't mind. Does this look familiar? The man stares at it for a while, then shrugs and shakes his head in an exaggerated manner typical of Westerners. I want to know where it came from. Can you help me find out? Remember. Sorry, it's a little difficult, eh? What is he saying? By the way, where'd you get that thing? What I want to know. I'll compensate you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright. Just in case, I gave him my contact information and asked him to get in touch if he finds out anything. I turned to leave. Okabe Rentaro. What was it? Your English back there? It sounded dumb. So cool. It's that standard English in this era. Of course not. Oh, so it's an Okabe Rentaro original. There's no overseas travel in my time, so I wouldn't know. No overseas travel? What, you mean at all? Pretty much. Travel permits are hard to get. And they never issue one for a vacation. I'd never seen a foreigner before coming to this time. So in the future, no one is allowed to leave Japan? Japan was like a few centuries ago, too. When the Tokugawa shogunate closed the country to the west. It sounds like CERN set international relations back hundreds of years. Perhaps that's why there's no war in Suzuha's time. It's hard for conflicts to emerge when races and cultures can't interact. Sounds kind of like a prison with invisible walls guarded by CERN and a committee of 300. I mean, ending war is obviously a good thing, but I can't let my fears about the future overtake me. I should be more concerned about the issue at hand. Sunlight beats on my head, making it hard to think. I feel like I'm standing in a sauna. This heat is driving me nuts. Does the sun hate me so much? Shining in the center of the sky like he owns that damn place. Damn it, why can't we find any information on that pin? I suppose it's no skin off my back if we don't find Suzuha's father. As long as Daru fixes the time machine, nothing else matters. Why do I feel so bad about my lack of progress? I really don't know. Maybe I'm just frustrated by my own powerlessness. Can't save Mayuri. Can't fix Suzuha's time machine. I can't even help Kurisu with the time upgrade. What am I good for? The only thing I can do is help Suzuha find her father. Maybe this pin is newer than we think. I mean, maybe it hasn't been made yet. Maybe I'm not meant to meet him. I mean, we've tried everything and still no sign. It's just not in the cards, I guess. I feel a surge of anger at her words. Here I am stowing in self-loathing and she acts like it doesn't matter. How can you give up? We still have one more day. Why are you getting mad? Everyone's fighting for you. Don't you get it? Me, I want to prioritize Mayuri over everything else. But you're still a lab mem, a friend. When a friend's in trouble, you want to help them. That's how Mayuri felt. And I agree. That's why I'm searching. So how dare you be the first to give up? You don't have to yell. Disappoint me like this. Ranting is pointless. Sound and fury signifying nothing. Tell myself to calm down. This is just my own feelings of impotence boiling over. Sorry, but maybe you should think about how I feel. Right, I shouldn't have said that. It's too awkward to make eye contact. Alright, what next? I wonder how the other lab members are progressing. I'm especially concerned about Daru. Depending on the situation, he might need some relief. And there's Mayuri. Been working alone, trying to find some information on Suzuha's father. Though we still have over 24 hours before that happens, I can't help but worry about leaving her alone. Toot-a-doo! Mayushi here! Where are you now? I'm in front of the station. Let's meet up. Stay right there. Okay. Suzuha and I head to the station. Please take one. We need your help. What is she doing? There's been a kidnapping. The kidnapper was wearing this pin. Please help us find him. We call out to her. Okurin, Suzu-san, there's something I've been meaning to ask. Yeah? The barrel in Suzuha's dad's name. What does it mean? Just a name. It probably doesn't mean anything. But it's not his real name, right? Right, it's a code name. Why did you choose Beryl Teeter? Why did you choose John, Suzu-san? Because John's the most common English name. But Beryl isn't common. Now that you mention it. So she's saying there must be a meaning behind the code name. Is that what her leaflets are about? I take a look. Bring a kidnapper to justice. Evildoer wears this pin. He could be... Yep. He could be your neighbor. He could be standing next to you right now. If you have any information, please contact the email address below. Well, what'd you think? I think it's a masterpiece. What's this kidnapping stuff about? It was my idea. I'm sure it'll make everyone want to help. It's a good strategy, don't you think? The operation name is Mayushi's Awesome Leaflet Plan. Isn't this going a little too far? Yeah, what happens if the police hear about? Ah, she's the fuzz. You three! I knew this was going. I know where this was going, so we ran away to the park. Sorry guys, that made things worse. I told Mayuri not to worry about it, who was looking very sorry. Kurisu greets the three of us when we return to the lab, dead tired. Hey Okabe, remember the lifter? I don't suppose you figured out what it is. No, of course you haven't. I already know. It's the 42-inch CRT downstairs. Really? What's your proof? Been here before, remember? Oh, right. The CRT. I see. This is it. Did Daru fix it? We have just enough time to find out. Search turns up nothing. Well, maybe not. As the evening wears on without a single lead, Suzuha and I grow quieter and quieter. By the way, am I really famous in 2036? As a terrorist? Oh. What do I do to be called a terrorist? You rebelled against CERN. You're actually one of the founding members of the Resistance, just like my dad. Jesus! I helped fund the Resistance? Suzuha's from the year 2036. That is the 2036 where Mayuri has died in 2010. And Kurisu for some reason has been imprisoned by CERN and being forced to develop the time machine. Such a future, how could I not rebel against CERN? Weren't those my ambitions as a mad scientist? This is totally Skynet. Terminator. Stupid. Stupid? How can I still be chasing some Chunibayu fantasy when I can't even save Mayuri? Fighting to free humanity. I think it's a noble cause. What sort of a man am I? I said we never met, remember? Never? Never. You were killed by CERN 2025. 5 minutes. Alright, 5 minutes left. I was killed by the same people who killed Mayuri. Maybe I should have told you sooner. Understand? If you don't change the future, you're gonna die in 15 years. Hina Mayuri will die. You will die. Makase Kurisu will be a slave to CERN. It ends badly for every lab mem. What about Daru? I don't remember hearing about him. Heard legends of a wizard-class hacker, though. Oh no, he is the snitch! I don't understand what wizard-class means in the first place. Anyway, I don't want that to happen to you guys. One more reason I need to find an IBN 5100 and change the future. It only came to this time. You guys were just stories, history, but now you're my friends. I want to save you. Appreciated. You are a lab mem, now and forevermore. Thanks. Time limit is approaching. What else can we do before the time limit? Hey, Ocarine, isn't it amazing that the satellite was a time machine? Yeah, I guess so. I'm glad Suzu-san wasn't hurt in the crash. I doubt it was anything like a crash. Probably just appeared there, displacing the wall, which then collapsed around it. I heard it's really hard to drive. I guess she heard that from Suzuha. If the gravitational whatchamacallit coordinates are just a teensy bit off, the whole time machine becomes a jellyman and goes bloop. She even said her time machine's unstable since it's not a CERN model. I'm worried about her trip to 1975. You think I should go with her? I wonder if I'd fit. What would you do in 1975? I cheer Suzu-san on, of course. I'd hold her hand super tight. Tell her that everything's gonna be okay. Yep. Definitely sounds like Sora. Something tells me that won't be much help. Hey, Ocarine, do you think the time machine has a name? Name? That's the least of what I want to know about the time machine. Pretty sure John Teeter's time machine had a model number. The John Teeter from 2000 might not have been Suzuha. There was no John Teeter in 2000 on the world line after all. If you want to know, just ask Teeter. Oh yeah, Mayushi didn't think of that. Mayuri giggles, then runs off to talk to Suzuha. Yep, it has a name. What is it? FG204. Something something, she said. Anyway, don't you think Daru-kun and Suzu-san are a good match? Huh? What do you figure? Daru's all about Ferris, you know? Oh, really? Good grief. Mayuri and I aren't of any use. I'd prefer to leave Daru and Suzuha to it and resume the search for Suzuha's father, but Mayuri seems happy just sitting here. I don't have any leads on the pin or its owner. Maybe 2 days just aren't enough. Oh yeah, Mayuri, what happened to your costumes? I already made 2 costumes. One for Kairi-chan and one for Fubuki-chan. Weren't you making a 3rd one for Lukako? Yeah, I was, but I couldn't convince her, so I give up this time. Hey, can Mayushi take a closer look at the time machine? Don't get in their way. Okie dokie. Acting like this is a field trip. Hashida Taru's amazing. He said if things go well, he could have the time machine fixed by tomorrow. He's a man who gets things done. Alright, after this conversation, calling it a night. He looks so unhealthy and slow. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, I have a better impression of him now. Hey. Something I want to say. I feel like I never get another chance. I sound melodramatic. I'm really grateful to you, all of you. When I came to this time, I didn't know anyone. I was all alone in the world, completely different from my own. They were so peaceful. It was a wonderful thing, but it scared me. All I knew was the fight against CERN. Now I have friends, real friends, who I can share my secrets with. All these people who lived before I was born are working so hard for my sake. It's a strange feeling, but a happy one too. Time. Alright. Finish this conversation and then end the stream. I'm already gonna do the outro now. I wanted you to know that. Living with you guys in this time, it's been really fun. When I met you, you were all so strange and unique and over the top. I was kind of shocked at first, actually. Before I knew it, I started enjoying spending time with you. 2036 is peaceful too. People don't even fight anymore. Did you know that? How could I? I'm not even alive in 2036, right? Oh, right. Sorry. Anyway, people didn't fight ever about anything. All forms of conflict, war included, have vanished. Poof, without a trace. Instead, everyone has dead eyes like fish. No one has ambition. Nobody dreams. They just trudge through their lives without a single complaint. Well, sure, people smile, but they never get angry or sad. There's no individuality. Everyone's a robot. You got really mad at me before, remember? I was really surprised, but at the same time, I was really happy. You're a strange girl. I guess so. You're all so bright and full of life. I envy you. Shina Mayura, Hashira Itaru, even Magase Kurasu, and of course you. Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing invaluable about me. Enviable. Worthless. I can't even save my Yuri. I want to be more like you. If you ask me, you're the amazing one. I'm happy to hear you say that. Thanks to all of you that I'm still going strong. Being a lab mem, even for just a little while, was great. Being with you guys, even for just a little while. Damn it, I hate when I read the same line twice. Suzuha. Change the future, Okabe Rintaro. Make it a world like this one, where people can be free. Hey, come on. Why are you being so sentimental? Does she not want to go to 1975? I mean, she's got a time machine, so she can just come back afterwards. Of course. When Suzuha completes her mission and brings us the IBN 5100, the world will change. The future will be reconstructed in accordance with the principle of causality, meaning that the 2036 she knows will cease to exist. Hear her describe it, the future is an awful place, but even so, it was her home. She has friends there, I'm sure, comrades in arms, memories of her father, Beryl Teeter. She must have friends there, memories of her late father, Beryl Teeter. Now that we lost her forever. After we fix the time machine, let's have a party. Thanks. Alright, ended the stream. There's our pause. And pause. There we go. Alright.